Brooklyn's greatest hits. 105.7 WROR. The Loren Wally Show.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the big wrap-up, the finale, the final show for Wally as he gets ready to retire here. And today also happens to be Boston Tea Party Day. This is the day in history that the Boston Tea Party took place.
No kidding.
And we've had so many special guests, drop by, call in, and we thought, well, what retirement-type party would be complete without, family. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Wally has 2 sons. Now, this is the theme song from a TV show called My 3 Sons, but we couldn't afford to get a new theme, so we thought we'd have to make this work.
Oh, I thought we found another son.
Oh, yeah, you never know.
Big surprise, Wally.
So I think we should probably start with age before beauty. So that would mean son number 1.
Oh.
Salty is on the line with us this morning. Good morning, Salty. How are you this morning?
Hello.
Hello. Hello. And where are you? Where are you this morning, Salty?
I'm calling from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Okay.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Okay.
I was wondering where you live now.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, now let's have son number 2 join us. This is Chucky. Chucky, how you doing this morning?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Chucky.
Okay.
He's our Christmas tree expert.
The Christmas tree expert. Okay, so, Jay, I don't know. Well, Wally, where would you like to start here this morning?
Oh, my God. Well, why don't you tell him what a great father I am? Don't laugh.
Which one of you is... Oh, you're both laughing.
Yeah, they're both laughing.
Oh, we're both laughing.
Oh, you guys, this is great. Thank you for calling.
Dad, oh, my God, I'm so excited for you.
Oh, thanks.
You're going to get to sleep in.
I know. It's going to be great.
You know what my life is like every day.
Yeah. Chuck and I retired about 5 or 6 years ago.
Well,
it's been great.
This is really going to have a downside for you guys because now that he's, got the spare time on his hands, he's going to be spending time with you guys.
Oh.
I know. He's already talking about coming down here and visiting.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
I'm looking forward to it. What do you mean nightmare?
When's the last time you saw him? 86 or 87?
Hey, I got a good story
up,
about.
Dad.
I got a great story about these guys.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
They were. I want to say Chucky was probably 4 maybe, and Salt is like 18 months older, and I was taking care of them at home alone.
Yep.
And Chucky was at just the height of the top of the kitchen table, and he came running into the kitchen and was running by the table, and he smashed into the corner of the table and right over his eye, and he started bleeding profusely. So, I tried to, he's getting it all over his hands. He's touching the walls. There's blood everywhere. It's all over the floor. So I grab him and I get Salty and I say, come on, we got to go to the doctors. You're probably going to have stitches. So we run out of the house, get in the car and leave. Now, my ex-wife is not home, and there's blood everywhere. So, this was before cell phones. There was no way to get a hold of her. And so we're gone, and she comes home, and it looks like a murder took place in the house, and there's nobody there. And she completely freaked out. And meanwhile, we're getting Chucky all stitched up. We go out for ice cream afterwards.
What about when you took him to the beach?
Oh, yeah. Remember you guys when we went to Martha's Vineyard to the nude beach?
Oh, I'll never forget it.
That was a mistake.
It was so bizarre. But we kept walking, we were walking down the beach and everything was fine. And then suddenly we looked around and everybody was naked. and you were like, well, let's just keep walking.
Maybe it'll get better.
Maybe it'll get better, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't.
Oh, my God, that's great. I'm so glad you guys called. This is fabulous. Thank you.
I find it really funny or coincidental that you retired 2 days after they made pot legal in your state.
No coincidence.
Period.
Yeah.
It's no coincidence that Chucky would mention that.
So we probably can't tell the story about the white van.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about the white van.
we can't talk about that.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys.
Thanks a lot for calling, you guys.
We
Well,
love
it's been
you,
a great
Dad.
35 years of being on your show. It's been a lot of fun. Even though I didn't have a choice most of the time.
Okay, Chuck, thank you. Salty, thanks. We'll see you guys soon.
Talk soon.
We're gonna be together for Christmas.
I know. You're going to be.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks again.
He's got, hey, by the way, he has some really expensive Christmas gifts for you guys. You're going to love them. Okay, thanks for calling, man. Thanks here. Update on the commute, Hank. What's going on?
Number delays, 93 South. Crash cleaning up after 495 back to River Road. You're slow at Roosevelt Circle. Got a breakdown back at Spot Pond. It's heavy right down to the deck. 128 South, busy 28 to 38. And then it's slow going. We had that earlier crash by the Pike, so you're back to Trapello. Route 3 South, an accident down at Derby. You're rolling back to Route 18. Northbound, you've got Curiosity. Northbound Expressway jam. Braintree split to Columbia Road. 495 North, heavy West Main Street to a couple of earlier crashes by the Pike. Pike eastbound, heavy 128 all the way to the Star Market. Then you're slow from the Stockyard right through to the Olston Brighton tolls. Traffic is brought to you by the Mass State Lottery.
Okay, Wally, are you ready for a Christmas song this morning?
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
Wishing you a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
From 105.7 WROR, Boston's greatest hits.
Oh, there you go, a little Christmas tune. Sometime I'll try to get something a little slower for you. Okay. Silent Night. That's Stevie Nicks. That's enough, Stevie. Thank you. Okay, it's 18 minutes past 8, and this is Wally's last show.
Wow.
As he prepares for retirement here. And I think that we should bring it on in, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, you know, every retirement party has to have a cake.
I thought you were going to say coffin.
A cake.
A cake, yeah.
Really?
And, okay, wheel the cake in, if you would. Wally, turn to your left and look at the cake,
my.
okay? And this is on Facebook
Wow.
Live right now. We're streaming live on Facebook. If you see this is the most incredible cake I've ever seen.
That's cool. It's like an old-fashioned radio.
It is, the
And
kind
it's
your grandpa
all-
used to have.
What do you mean? You have one of these.
I wasn't going to mention that.
Is that all cake?
Yes.
Oh, man. Who are you people? Oh, Wilson. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. Wow.
Thank you.
There's a microphone, and Loren and I, and that old radio.
Is the microphone edible?
It is. It's made out of Rice Krispies and white chocolate.
Oh,
No kidding.
Wow,
Or
yummy.
tiered cake rotated between vanilla and chocolate cake as well.
Oh, fantastic.
And what is
Thank
it? About
you.
2.5 feet tall, about a foot and a half wide. This is amazing.
Over 100 pounds.
great.
It
100
took
pounds.
It took the
gosh.
bakery team about 40 hours to complete.
No kidding.
Everything is edible on it, including the solid chocolate Dunkin' Donuts cup on the side.
Oh, are you
This is
serious?
amazing.
It
Come
took them,
on.
It took them 40 hours?
Yep.
I mean, that's more than Wally works in a week.
That's more than Wally works in a month.
Oh, that is
Wow.
beautiful.
Look at the pocket watch. Is awesome.
I know. That is gorgeous. Thank
Wow.
you, guys.
You're welcome very much. We wanted to say thank you and celebrate and everything, and thank you for supporting Wilson Farm and local agriculture and just supporting everybody. And once again, thank you. And we look forward to seeing you at the farm.
Thank you very much. I will be, I live 2 miles away, so I'll be there
That's
all
great.
the time.
Absolutely.
And you know how much I like to support local agriculture.
Yes, I know. Exactly.
Yeah, what kind of crops you guys growing over there?
Really into local agriculture.
That's right.
Okay, and by the way, anybody, you can go to Wilson Farm right today. You go to Wilson Farm, make all your preparations for the holidays and Christmas. You can do Christmas dinner. You can get catering for like a New Year's Eve party. I mean, they'd have everything. You can even get your Christmas trees there, right, Waldo?
Yeah, and you guys let people make their own gingerbread houses, is that right?
We do. Yep, we have build your own gingerbread houses or complete gingerbread houses, and we have one more gingerbread workshop coming up on December 29th. You can sign up now for it. Due to overwhelming response, we added the third class.
Great, fantastic. So you see, Wilson Farm, that's the place to go for everything. They got ornaments, they have food, they have flowers, obviously.
They have
and
40-pound cakes.
You still have plenty of trees?
Plenty of trees. We have plenty of trees out in the yard. 10 different types of trees, from Fraser firs to blue spruce and everything in between.
Wow.
Which one smells the best?
Smells the best?
Yeah.
I'd like to see the Fraser firs one. I have one in my living room I purchased last
Do you
week.
really? Okay.
It looks very full.
Is that your favorite, Hank, the Fraser fir?
I like the balsam fir.
Do you do?
Yeah, it smells really
Smells
nice. Well, actually, you want to know what? Actually, maybe I should go to the Fraser for it because the balsam cracked my stand.
That's right. Okay.
They're leaking everywhere.
Don't blame the tree.
All right, I cracked the stand.
Hey, listen, thanks a million for bringing the
Yes,
cake in this morning.
thank you
And
so much.
Okay, Wally, we got another guest for you here this morning. It's the Wally's last show, and there's a guy we worked with for years and years and years, and he worked right next door to us in another studio. And you may Mike Adams is here with us.
The exciting one.
The exciting Mike Adams, who did mornings on Magic Radio for years and years and years, and then he's the one who finally talked Wally into retiring.
Yep.
Hi, Mike.
Come on, Mike.
Good morning, guys. Hey, let me ask you: do you guys get tired of hearing what a great guy Wally is?
I got to be honest with you, we're sick of it.
Yeah.
But you know what? It really is true. All the kind things they don't begin to measure up to what Wally really is. And I just have to say that Loren and Wally, you guys, both of you, you'll give radio a good name. I mean, you're big stars and the nicest people in the world. And Wally, we're all going to miss you.
Oh, thanks, Mike. Thank you so much. Listen, how many years have you been retired?
You know, I've been retired 3 years now, and I've heard everybody tell you, oh, it's 77 degrees where I am, or I heard Gabe Vernon earlier, and some friends of yours, and I just want to say in Framingham, it's 4.
Good. Well, you know what? You and I, we will get together. We'll have breakfast. I'm available all day now. So we can do lunch, dinner, breakfast, you name it. So I'll see you. I'll see you in Framingham.
Mike Adams does have one thing on you, though. He's been featured in Tiger Beat magazine.
Oh, I know.
That's true.
I know.
I just happen to have a copy.
I thought Mike was going to call in and tell Wally how bad retirement was. Wasn't
I know.
I thought that was the plan. Jeez.
Hey,
You're going to love it, Wally.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
checking in with us.
Yeah,
today.
really. Thank you.
All the best to you guys.
Okay, you
thanks
too,
a lot.
Mike. See
Hank
ya.
is here. Update on this commute, Hank. How are we moving out there?
128 North, still heavy from Great Plain Ave right up to the Mass.
So this is the final show for Wally before he steps off into the sunset. And he was just telling me the other day that he's so happy that he is, as I am, as a customer of Century Bank, because now he's on a fixed income. And he relies on Century Bank to help him keep track of his finances, make sure he doesn't overspend.
They told me to cancel HBO yesterday.
Did they really? Okay.
So they really know what they're talking about when it comes to advice on your finances. And
Right.
You should definitely, if you're not with Century Bank, you should start today. It's easy. You can go into any branch or you can log on to the website, centurybank.com, read all about it, and then join the family. And it is a family.
It is a family. As a matter of fact, it was started by a family. It started by Marshall Sloan. Marshall is going to be 81 this year. I'm sorry, Marshall's going to be 91 this year.
Right.
And he still goes to work every day with the rest of the family. And they treat you like family at Century Bank, and that's why they paired up for those home heat loans. It's 0% free financing on these. And you can, upgrade your heating system, insulation, windows, all that stuff. It's amazing.
So check it out. You can go online, as we said, centurybank.com, or you can go in any of the locations, and there's a ton of them, or you can call them at 866-8-CENTURY. And Lauren's always best at the closing here. Do that equal housing.
Okay, this is the whole thing. Yeah, equal housing lender, safe, secure member, FDIC, NMLS number 411068, and that's the mumbo jumbo that the government makes you do anyway. Okay.
You've always been the best at mumbo jumbo.
Of course I am. Are you ready, Wally?
Yes, I am.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, one more time. Wally's Records from Home on the air. And Wally, what do you have for us?
Well, I have a song for everybody, for all of you in the room here, because we have a wonderful family here and it really is a family. We've been together for a long time. Well, obviously, Loren and I have been together for 35 years. He's the best. I've said this at the couple of events that we've
Wally.
been. No, really, he really is. He's phenomenal. I talk about, how professional he sounds. When I first heard this guy, when I came to Boston, and they said, yeah, we're bringing a guy in from Denver. He's okay. And so I was hired to do the afternoon show, and they had Loren on in the morning. And so I got up, to hear what this guy sounded like and listen to him. I mean, you've been listening for a while. He is big city, and he knows what he's doing, and he's a pro, and it wouldn't have happened without Loren Owens, let me tell you. The Loren and Wally thing would not have happened without you, and I just appreciate everything you do. It's all that noise.
Very kind.
And then the rest of the team, they're just awesome, and we're all friends, and we will be forever, and all of you that listen every day and are part of the show, we really appreciate all your support over the years. So I thought I'd play this, because it's all about friendship, and this is Joe Cocker, and we'll get by with a little help from our friends at WROR.
Thanks for 35 years of Wally awesomeness.
Well, that's ridiculous. Great race around the world will begin this coming Tuesday.
I can't possibly be ready by then.
Hello there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what can we do for you?
Well, I was just going to say, instead of going east and west, you could always go north and south.
Hey, now there would be an exciting trip.
Really, they could always get you a fur cap off of the North Pole.
Yeah. Find Santa Claus.
What a
Get
great
an Eskimo
idea.
pie for Wally.
Okay. Thanks for calling.
Take it easy.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hi, BBF.
Hi, this is Lori from Waltham. How are you?
Oh, hi, Lori. How are you?
Don't be so chicken. Please go.
What? What do you mean?
I thought that was great.
Oh, you remember?
I'm so excited. I listen to you all the time, and I loved listening to where you guys were. Please go.
Well,
we should do this again? You really
Yes. Everybody, that was the best.
You really enjoyed that, huh?
I got so excited when I heard it this morning.
And Lori, you knew that Wally cheated on the first race, right?
Oh, well.
No, it's not true. No, of course I didn't cheat.
Everybody, and when your wife got on the air and talked to everybody, it was wonderful.
Okay. I'm ready, Lori.
Do it, Wally.
Okay. Thanks for calling.
Okay, take care.
All right, Lori,
okay,
bye-bye.
Hi, BBF.
Hi, I hate to put sour grapes on this whole thing, but I love you guys, and I love the first race. But this is ridiculous. Can't you think of another way to prove it?
See? Okay, well, the debate continues to rage.
We'll miss you, Wally. 105.7 WROR.
That was quite the great races around the world. Yeah, because we did that twice.
Yeah, and it really did. Don't you think it aged us?
Immensely.
I mean, look what happened.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Well, you should have done what Superman did and go backwards,
Yes.
and then you would be getting younger.
What a good idea.
I mean,
yeah.
it's kind of like, the aging that took place during those races. It's kind of like looking at Obama when he came into the White House and looking at him right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God. It was crazy. What a promotion that was.
Yeah, that was
and
a
it
great
really
time.
happened. It wasn't like when we went to the moon and
Right.
all fake.
I know.
Yeah, right.
We really did that.
We did
That's
it, yeah.
incredible.
Where did Joy Behar figure in that?
Oh, that was a
different
was
thing.
the,
That's when we did the Great World Tour.
Right.
Yeah.
She went with us to Germany. She almost got us thrown in jail.
Yeah, that was a bad thing. We can't talk about that. I don't think the statute of limitations is around. Hey, listen, Wally's receiving a lot of gifts this morning. You have Long Boy brought him a custom T-shirt that you're going to wear this on the beach tomorrow.
Yes, I am.
And tell everybody what it says.
It says retired since 2016.
Okay, we just showed everybody on Facebook Live that. And tell them what LB gave you this morning.
Oh, sure. She gave me a whole grouping of movies. Want me to read these off to you?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got Grumpy Old Man.
Grumpy Old Man, yeah.
Grumpy Old Man. On Golden Pond.
Yeah.
Going in Style. This is George Burns and Art Carney.
Wow.
Sensing a theme.
You know, only Lauren probably remembers that. Harry and Tonto. And Jack Nicholson in About Schmidt.
Okay, so that's like 5 movies make you want to hang yourself, right?
No, they're retirement.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and
You're welcome.
here's a little gift.
Oh.
I thought you would need this gift.
This is from you.
Yes, it is. It's
Wow.
the first time I've ever bought him a gift. 35 years.
Wow, this is nice.
Just take it out of there.
I mean, I shouldn't say it's nice. I haven't even looked at
Well,
it.
you're going to need
It's a
this.
nice box.
Wow. This is some sort of a...
Wow, that's a captain's hat.
A captain's hat.
It's
yes.
a captain's hat. Wow, let me put this on.
I don't know if you knew this because, a lot of...
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Now, a lot of people have boats, but Wally has a Navy. And so we thought anybody who has a Navy should have an authentic captain's hat. So
That's
there you go.
beautiful. Wow.
I think not Captain, Admiral Brian.
It is kind of like an admiral's hat, isn't it?
Wow, that's
It
impressive.
really does. It looks very expensive.
Well, I gave it to you, so
You know what?
you can bet it isn't.
Wally can really type. I think he could be the Secretary of the Navy.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, you're more than welcome.
That's really nice.
Okay, now, Hank, are you ready to bring us up to speed? What's happening?
Yes, I am. It's heavy all the way down into Florida. 495 South, crash after 28, Route 3 South. We've got delays, 495 to Treble Cove. Still jammed up Route 93 South, 110 to 133. That traffic is brought to you by the 99 Restaurant.
You know, one thing Wally's going to have to do during his retirement is keep track of the weather so he can, know when he can take his ships out, his boats out. So I think that Tim Kelly from New England Cable News will be able to help him out.
Only fitting that a man that was born in a blizzard in 1949 and grew up under the auspices of no school, Foster Gloucester, is retiring when the polar vortex is in the city. Oh, boy, Wally, you're going to leave a void that's hard to fill. It's been a great pleasure riding into work with you all these years. We've lost a lot of great radio stations and great DJs, and here goes another one. The world's a little sadder, but we're all a lot smarter thanks to Wallyology. Like, for example, if it's 30 below zero outside, perhaps you should dress in layers. May your retirement be layered with fun and joy. Happy trails. Tim Kelly, down by the station.
Wow. Thanks, Tim.
Wow.
What is that?
The Loren Wally Show.
Holy
105.7 WROR.
And by the way, Tim, the temperature is now 4 degrees above zero in Boston.
Wow.
And it ain't going to get real warm today. Maybe 20, but the wind chill in the teens or below.
baby.
Well, I feel like making love. Good morning, this is Loren Wally, and Wally's last show before he steps into retirement. And I guess the shenanigans are going to have to stop now because Wally's wife just walked into the studio.
Oh, I know. I'm portrayed as such a downer.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, thank you.
Listen, I do have a major announcement.
Your announcement? Okay.
Yes. Actually, he's not retiring. He just wasn't getting enough attention. And this is the only way the guy can get airtime, I guess,
Yeah, I guess.
with all these talented people around.
Oh, my God.
So you guys are off to Florida for a few
Yes,
days,
I
huh?
can't believe it.
I know.
I know.
I know. It's going to be a lot
I'm
of fun.
sorry to take him away. Thank you for letting me have him.
You know, my
a little bit of
wife
time.
was the producer of the Loren and Wally
that's
show
right.
for a bunch of years. How many years did you do that?
Eight.
8
Yeah.
years.
It just seemed like 20.
Yeah. I think
And,
because Brian called me when he went into the 9th year, and he was like, "That's it. I just passed you by." He is the best producer you have ever had.
Oh, don't say
No,
that.
it's true.
Wow.
You think so?
Wow.
Yes.
'Cause I really thought it was you.
I am the producer of his life. You are much more important.
Thanks, Jode.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
Gee.
you know, I've been to a couple of events in the past couple of years where people are like Rick, who was called us earlier, and he was inducted into the Maine Broadcasters Hall of Fame, and he got up and he gave a beautiful speech, and then he sat down, and then at the very end, he went up and he asked the MC if he could take over the microphone one more time because he forgot to mention his wife.
Bad.
So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm glad you came in because it reminded me that I haven't mentioned you yet. So I just want to tell you what a joy it's been to be married to the producer. Be careful, Brian. But she is, you know, she's come up with so many great ideas for this show when she was the producer, and also since then, she gives me ideas on things. She's really kind of the brains. I have nothing to do with this show, really.
Really?
Yeah. You're just
I
you're
am
just a
kind
conduit.
I am the funnier one.
I know.
Very true.
I really
I
am.
actually I wanted to get you one special last gift.
Yeah.
And I know something happened yesterday in Massachusetts that was kind of big.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Right?
no.
That whole, marijuana being legal.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you one last guest that we could talk to this morning.
Okay,
I'll
you
take
ready?
that line, Walt.
Yep, okay, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
Tommy Chong is on the line with us.
No, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Tommy.
Good morning.
Tommy!
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. What's happening? They found out? What'd they find out? You're quitting? Or?
Yeah. Well, I don't like to say quitting. I'm retiring.
Retiring, yeah.
Be careful with that retiring thing, man.
Really?
Yeah. That's when everything bad happens. So in your case, because pot's illegal now, you don't have to go to work now. So
that's very good, Tom.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. If
that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had any tips for the folks in Massachusetts now that pot's legal. I mean, is there anything we should be looking out for?
Yeah. A lot of tips, man.
I bet you do.
If you go to wallysonehitters.com, you can find all that you need.
Yeah. Isn't it weird that how pot become legal and we got Trump as a president? It's like the universe gives and the universe taketh away.
Wow. This is a treat. Tommy, thank you so much for calling today.
Oh, my pleasure, my friend. And have a good retirement, man.
Thank you.
I've been retired for years, but I still work.
You
so
do?
It's going to be the same thing with you.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah. Tommy, anytime you're in town, just come on in, okay?
Yeah.
I'd love to, man. It's been a good ride.
Yeah.
That's been a good ride.
Wow.
Okay.
I wonder what he had for breakfast.
Tommy, thanks a lot. Have a great day today.
I think
okay.
it still is a good ride, to be honest with you.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Chong.
Wow,
Calling this morning on Loren Wally Morning Show. Okay.
That's fantastic.
I think that we need the services of Nick Mills here in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick is the poet emeritus of the Loren Wally Morning Show, and you have something special for Wally.
I do. Poem called Wally's Retiring. Wally, retiring? Can this be true? How will we manage? What'll we do? We won't hear your voice on the air anymore when you pick up your man bag and head out the door. For 35 years, it's been a great gig. The Loren and Wally Show sure made it big. Now you'll walk out of radio into real life and spend more time with your beautiful wife, who, by the way, has been making a list of all the chores around the house that you've missed.
Oh, yeah.
No more will you be able to shirk your marital duties by going to work. You've seen 6 presidents come and then go while you've been on the Loren and Wally Show. You've raised 2 sons along the way, gained some weight and gotten gray. Mm-hmm. But other changes you'll like a lot. Massachusetts has voted to legalize pot. And with self-driving cars that are now on the road, you'll be able to keep both your hands on the food. I believe you will miss your old radio days and think of them often in thousands of ways. You'll get all nostalgic for men from Maine. I think that you might even miss the pain of the cone of silence crushing your toe, and you'll miss the Wayback Machine, too, I know. We know you'll miss radio. That much is true, but not half as much as it will miss you. Loren will miss you, and Lungboy, of course, and LBF, too, and also Hank Morse, and the thousands of fans whose lives you've made jolly by being the guy we all know as Wally. You've aged in the manner of fine vintage wine, so here's to you, Wally, and you, Mrs. Brine. We hope your retirement goes as you planned, with lots of bright sunshine and warm tropic sand. You're free from the rigors of 4 a.m. wake-ups, from changes in format and front office shake-ups. But if your retirement goes on the rocks, don't try to come back. We've changed all the locks.
Hey, Nick Mills. Thank you very much, Nick.
Loren and Wally. Mornings. 105.7 WROR.
Okay, Hank, how we getting to work this morning?
Well, we have the accident 495 South by Route 28 and Andover, for those of you who have to continue working. On 93 South, it's busy 110 to 133, then packed at Roosevelt Circle. It is heavy northbound expressway from the split to Columbia Road. Route 3 South recovering from the earlier crash at Derby Street. If you're on 128 northbound, it's sticky Great Plain Ave right up to the Pike. The Pike is plugged, 30 to the Barracks. Again, as you go from the Market Street off-ramp right through the Alston-Brighton tolls and down to River Street. Westbound, some delays from the Stockyard out through West Newton and Route 16. Traffic is brought to you by the Bach Automotive Group.
A lot of people want to say hi to you, Wally. Go ahead, Rich.
Hey, Wally. Congratulations. This is Rich from Toucher and Rich over on 98.5 Sports Hub. I remember, about 7 or 8 years ago, we went out to lunch, and I wanted to talk to the man, the legend, and the first thing I asked you was, how do you do it? After all these years, how do you still have a love of radio and get up every morning wanting to go to work? And your answer was, I don't. I lost that years ago. If it wasn't for Loren, I wouldn't be doing this anymore. So now you have your wish. You don't have to get up anymore, and I'm real happy for you. And congratulations. And listen, hey, now that marijuana is legal in Massachusetts, maybe you, me, and Bob Ryan can go listen to some Wiz Khalifa and light up a little bit. So congratulations on 18,000 years in radio.
Really ending on
and we love you. Bye, Wally.
105.7 WROR. The Loren and Wally Show, brought to you by Horizon Interiors.
You detect a theme here, Wally? Amazing thing going on here.
Not at my house.
When you retire,
None of that.
Now that you've retired, you're not going to be one of those guys that skips shaving, are you?
Oh, no.
You're going to shave every morning,
I'm
right?
Gonna shave every day.
Okay, what are you going to use?
I'm going to use one of Harry's razors.
Oh, I do too.
Brilliant.
You like them?
Yeah.
Love it.
Hey,
Love
Nick,
it. Love
aren't
it.
they the greatest? Harry's is the best shave you ever had in your entire life.
Looks like Nick's angling for a lovely parting gift.
Let me give here's the script, Nick.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Yeah, talk about, that's the instructions, yeah.
Okay, no, okay. Look, if this is the greatest thing they have going right now at Harry's, because if you haven't tried, like Nick Mills, he's a fan of Harry's now.
Very big fan.
They give you a special deal. They got all different kinds of razors available, and for just $15, they'll send you like the razor, that's the handle, and you get your choice of the different ones, and then you get the shaving cream, the replacement blades, and the travel cover, $15. And now they're even going to knock $5 off that if you use the special code, which is, Nick, could you find the special code?
WROR.
Very good. Very good. And let me see, today's Friday. So this is the last day of free shipping. So you got to get it today. And all you have to do is log on to harrys.com. That's HARRYS.com. Harry's. Best shave you'll ever have. Half the price what you're paying right now.
Absolutely.
Did we cover it all?
I mean, we got it. So smooth.
Yeah. So smooth. Almost as smooth as a shave from Harry's. Wally, you have any special statements to make here this morning?
Well, I'm going to miss everybody.
Yeah.
Not only the people here in the room, but everybody that, listens every day, and the people that have come to the events that we've had this week were so nice, and all the stuff. I mean, the clients bringing things in, and that cake from Wilson's and Steve DiFilippo from Davio's, and oh my God, it's been crazy. So, anyway, I will miss you. But I will say that when I get up some morning and it's not too cold and there's no snow, I may come in and bring coffee for the rest of the day.
Would you come in from time to time?
Sure.
And what, about 9:30?
Okay. Anyway, thank you all so much. This has been way over the top.
Way over.
Way over the top.
That was Johnny, not me.
You were just thinking it, LB.
Much more than deserved, wouldn't you say?
Take good care of my boat, will you?
I wanted
Okay,
to tell you one funny thing, Loren, very hilarious about him that people don't know, is that he does wake up in the morning laughing. He goes to bed laughing.
Well, he sleeps naked.
I will tell you that I don't have proof of it, but a number of times that I've been married to him in the last 20 years, he is laughing in his dreams.
Really?
It's hilarious.
What are you taking?
Yeah, it might be something to have to do with Cheech and Chong. I don't know.
We want some of that.
But I hope he continues to laugh without you. He loves you all.
Yes, that's true.
Loves
Getting
you
pretty
all.
dusty in here.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Okay. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Listen to the Loren and Wally Show on demand on your schedule. Free apps for Droid and iPhone at WROR.com.
Give the perfect gift this year. 99 restaurant gift cards.
Forward. Come on down. Broadcasting from the Loren and Wally Horizon Interior Studio, the home of Boston's greatest hits. 105.7 WROR. WROR HD1. Framingham, Boston. A Beasley Media Group station.
Just take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself. Today's
Thanks for 35 years of Wally awesomeness.
Saludos, Wally, darling, and you know who you are. So nice to see you again, my friend, all of you. Throw your hips into the air like Sid Charisse and Fred Astaire. You know, Wally, just looking into your eyes, darling, I can tell you've been dipping into those cheese Doritos again, you know. Do you have stock in that company, darling? I think you should. But, Wally, my friend, I must tell you something, and Fernando means this very, very much. This is not something I say to everybody, you know, but you're marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. And you know, my dear father used to say to me, Nando, don't be a schnook. It's not how you feel, it's how you look.
We'll miss you, Wally. 105.7 WROR.